I'll take Russ and I'll put him right there at quarterback and I'll rock with him.
Right.
Because I have done that.
Right.
But I mean, as far as anything else, it's like there's
y'all didn't have a relationship outside of football.
No, there's no. I mean, it can't pick up the phone and call old boy or nothing.
Right.
And then I mean,
What you mean you couldn't pick up the phone? I mean,
I don't got his number.
Well, but you would. I mean, but
yeah, for sure.
Right.
You gotta love a bluntly honest brother. I mean, you gotta just love it. I mean, it's beast mode, baby. He coming. He coming every time. If he got the ball or he ain't got the ball, he in an interview, even in his commercials, he coming. I love it. You gotta love beast mode, baby. Come on. But let me get this clear. He said he didn't F with Pete, right?
Pete or Russ, but yeah,
he
said Pete Carroll too. Yeah, yeah.
Basically,
both of them. Yes. And again, he didn't say it. He didn't say it with a super negative twist, and he talked at some point about.
No. I liken that situation to me and Keyshawn. I respect him as a player. I respect him as a teammate. I just didn't F with him. I ain't got Keyshawn's number, but when I saw him, I say hello to him at the reunions and whatever. But we don't do each other. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, but is it a situation where Warren Sapp, a defensive tackle, and a wide receiver can have that relationship? Can a quarterback have that relationship with someone, the guy in the backfield with him?
Not usually. One that's got to protect you on third down and read the blitz. No, that's normally not the guy you want to be on those kind of terms with. I will agree with you there because my rule, my coach, my quarterback, and my kicker are the most sacred things on my football team. So, but Marshawn's different, baby. Come on. That's beast mode. You got to just take it. You got to take what you get. Come on.
Here's what I'm wondering, though. Are we unfair to Russell Wilson? Are we piling on Russell Wilson? To me, he's a nerdy, socially awkward person, and that's okay. And if he played outside linebacker or cornerback or left tackle, no one would care.
No one would care, yeah.
But at the quarterback position, you got to kind of be more of a social animal.
Well, I tell you what, I just want to know where Dangerous went. I'm talking about the man that threw the prettiest, most accurate deep ball we've seen in the National Football League. I want that quarterback. I want that quarterback that went to back-to-back Super Bowls. I don't want the end result of the second Super Bowl when you decide you ain't going to get a ball to beast mode just because Bill Belichick put in his goal line package. Yeah, right. I ain't seen many goal line packages that'll stop this man. I mean, you got to be special, and that's what he was, and they made a poor decision, and now you see the outcome of it right there in that interview. My goodness. I would never want one of my team, except Keyshawn. Keyshawn can have fun with me. Me and him had a lot of fun, talk a little trash to each other. But other than him, I'd feel a certain type of way if one of my teammates talked like that about me.
What was the issue with you and Keyshawn? Why didn't y'all click?
He followed me around the Pro Bowl the whole 1999 year when, lobbied me, put his wife with my wife, kids with my kids. Hey, man, I'm telling you, dog, you just lost the championship 11-6. I'll get you that touchdown. I guarantee you. Me and you come together, we going to get a Super Bowl, whatever. So I'm like, all right. So I go in because when you lose the NFC Championship game back in the day, your coaching staff is now the coaching staff for the Pro Bowl. And Tony Dungy and us had a situation where we were about to fire Mike Shula because the Glazers weren't happy with the performance in the championship game. And then Tony said, if you fire him, you got to fire us all. So we almost lost our whole coaching staff. But that came back together, and then I lobbied for Keyshawn on the team. I'm like, yo, let's go get him. But he's going to make more money than you. What? That is never an issue in my locker room. Wives, kids, and money is off limits. So he came on the team. They got him a nice contract. We in the offseason run around, me, Brooks, and Lynch, and Rondé, the whole crew out there doing what we do in the offseason, and there's no Keyshawn. I said, you said you was going to lead my offense, dog. Where you at, baby? I got some things in L.A. I need to take care of, I'm like, no. You told me you was going to lead my offense, so now I need you here. And now when he gets here, we break the huddle. He don't know the play. He don't know where to line up. He don't know if he on or off the ball. Oh man, trust me, dog. And then he didn't like Sean King. I'm like, well, Keyshawn, you're not getting another quarterback. This is what you signed up for. We have Sean King, my man. You got to get along with King. Nah. And you know you don't bother my quarterback.
Wow.
So I'm telling you, it was ugly. I mean, at times we did some good things together and won a championship, no doubt about it. But Gruden Gruden pushed every button in his body. I mean, Gruden was going to hold you responsible for every what? It was beautiful because Tony was, mild-mannered, never cursed, made sure we was all, on the details and everything and, just wouldn't really push the button. We'll play field position 3 and punt. We'll play great defense and whatever. Man, Keyshawn took full advantage of that, man. I'm telling you, took full advantage of it. And no, he didn't lead us at all. That's why we went and got Jared Vicious and went and got Keenan McCardle. He was not leading.
And then, and because again, I can remember being in the locker room, and I don't remember it was a playoff game or whatever, where Keyshawn took a pot shot at Tony and triggered me. And
he was special.
And,
no, he was special, dog. I'm telling you, on a whole nother level, dog. Whole nother level, man. Whole nother level. But other stuff, he's a good brother. I mean, I ain't got nothing wrong with him. But as a teammate, I'd never take him again. No.
This is an unfair question, so feel free to say, man, don't ask me that. That's silly. It's an unfair question, but I'm just going to ask, and so I'll tell you up front.
No, let's play the game.
It's really an unfair question because I'm asking you to speak for others. Did other people feel the same way as you about Keyshawn?
Oh, no, I couldn't put the boys underneath the bus, but I'll tell you this. When we come together for our reunions, they say, Sapp, do the Keyshawn for us. I got a picture of him coming out of the hallway. I'm telling you, I'll do it for you. Next time we live together, I'll do it for you. You'll love this. I'm telling you, Brooks, Gooch, any of them, Retail, any of them, Jacquez, all of them will tell you this. It's just a fact. It's just an absolute fact.
Did it ever come to, squaring off?
No. That's not fair. I'm a 300-pound defensive tackle that takes on guards, tackles, and sitters. That's not fair. No. That'll destroy your locker room because, some dudes really do, admire him and, follow him and go behind him. I'm telling you. I mean, he's a charismatic young man with a bunch of great talent that he just wouldn't capitalize and work on and come and grind. He wouldn't grind with us. He wouldn't. He knows that now.
And so he skipped basically the off-season programs.
The whole off-season. OTAs was out of town. Yeah.
Wow.
It wasn't. Nah, he didn't.
Wow.
I'm gonna lead you. Wow. I'll lead that offense. I'll get you more than 11 points. Man, like yesterday, dog. I was defensive player of the year, all that. I mean, come on. I mean, I was on top of the world. I just missed it. I just missed my first Super Bowl. And I got one of the first down makers in the NFL, go across the middle, because, it was dangerous across the middle back then. You got to have somebody that's willing to go in there and run that bang 8. And Key would do all that. I mean, first down man, come on, baby, let's go. I need some of that in my life. So I combined forces with him. We got a championship, but I can understand that sentiment that Russell has, but not for his coach, though. Not for his coach. Woo.
You talking Marshawn?
Yeah, the beast mode.
Yeah.
Not for your coach, though, dog. Come on, the coach call the plays.
I want to go back to Russell.
Coolness. All right, yeah, go back to dangerous.
I want to go back to Russell Wilson just a little bit because I actually feel sorry for him. I think he is who he is. He's mixed race. He's a bit of a nerd. And I've seen a guy do everything he can trying to reach across the aisle, basically, and be able to connect with Marshawn in a way that he just, I'm just gonna keep it real because we do that on this show. He divorced his white wife, married Ciara or whatever, and he put some bass in his voice and, he plays dress up over Instagram and tries to be hip and cool. All of this to me is outreach to that side of the locker room that he doesn't naturally connect with. And I don't think it's his fault. He's Tiger Woods, basically. And Tiger Woods plays golf, an individual sport, and Russell's not allowed to be a goofball in the NFL, I guess. Are we holding Russ to a fair standard over his personality?
You know what? I'm really not a social media guy, so I don't know much about the dress up. But Tiger Woods is in a basically white sport, and you can be as quirky as you like when you hit that damn ball like he does. So Russell could be as quirky as he likes on my football team when he throws that nice, long, deep ball that introduced us to Baldwin and Lockett and all those, back-to-back Super Bowls. I mean, your quarterback should be untouchable, but not to a point where he can't tell a joke or, get in the pool for the Masters or get in the pool for the Open or any of that good stuff that, Trent Dilfer used to do. Because I'm telling you, Whitlock, the greatest teammate I've had that was not a premier player was Trent Dilfer. I mean, he could touch any corner of the locker room with precision, absolute precision. Just a wonderful teammate. Absolute wonderful teammate. And he wasn't a great player, and you couldn't hate him. As many pick six in bad situations he put me in, I still love him to this day. I got him on speed now. That's my dog. I love me some Trent Dilfer. When he was doing his little dime thing on the TV, I loved it. I mean, Trent Dilfer is that guy, dog. I'm telling you. I believe you. Oh no, I trust me. I wouldn't say it out my mouth if I didn't believe it. You know this, Carl. That mother is something special, boy. But not everybody has that. Not everybody has that. I mean, I've been on teams with Sean King. I've been on teams with Kelly Holcomb. I've been on teams with Aaron Brooks, Kerry Collins. You know what I'm saying? I've had a whole whirlwind. Andrew Waters, the toughest screw to ever do a turn at Oakland. I mean, and normally they're a little quirky, but they'll bend to wherever you want to go because this is their team. And they want to be accepted and loved because they're the face of the franchise. And Russell's got to be able to handle that. Come on, Whitlock. Come on. I just can't see it. He's got to have some soul, ain't he? Come on. I mean, he played baseball.
You're making a great point. It's like, hey, if Trent Dilfer can figure out a way to connect with every corner of the locker room, that's not an unfair standard to hold Russell Wilson to.
What other locker room he's ever been in that's all white or whatever? It's 80% black or more in most locker rooms in the National Football and in college. Well, where he go to school at? That was so he didn't go to BYU. I mean, come on.
Went to Wisconsin and was it North Carolina State?
Wolfpack, down in North Carolina. There's plenty of brothers in North Carolina. Plenty of brothers down there. Come on, man. And his old lady should give him some soul too. Come on, man. Who she hang out with? Who her friend? ATL don't visit. ATL don't visit Denver.
I gotta say, Marshawn has got to be right because even Sean Payton, an old white guy, he goes to Denver and says, "Hey man, take that pole out of your rear end."
Right? Come on. I mean, but you got to know this: Sean Payton coached Marshall Faulk. So trust this. So I mean, you got to know what you're dealing with when you talk about certain individuals. Certain individuals have been through the rigors with some real brothers in front of their face talking. So come on with it. You know what I'm saying? I know Sean Payton is like, come on with it at all times. Yes, sir.